Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody.
Hello. We've just been looking at things on Reddit which are
Very morbid.
morbid a bit. A lady doing
Like trying to do some stuff on a ladder.
doesn't move the ladder because the first thing came out of my mouth is why hasn't she moved the ladder near the thing? And then you see the ladder falling and she's leaning over and the ladder tipples because they're not strong, tall topples I mean.
Yeah.
And she just gone and broke her neck outright
Yeah.
and died.
So be careful, people.
Yeah, I always move the ladder nearer. I do a little stretch and then I'm like, oh no, I've got to move the ladder, which is annoying, I know, because you've got to go down the steps to move
Minor
it.
inconvenience.
Then you go up and you think, oh, not far enough, and you go back down again.
It's a minor inconvenience.
And then I have a moan because I'm small.
A minor inconvenience, but enough to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Well, hey, what do you think? Cut my hair again.
Look,
since
baby
last
face.
week.
Baby face because he's had a good shave. It's got a little
Yeah, I
baby
shaved
face.
a bit too much. I accidentally made the shave a bit too short. So
I
now I've got
like
like barely
it.
any facial hair.
Yeah, so he looks young again. He doesn't look like he's in his 20s.
Emily's not going to like it.
Why?
She likes facial hair.
Well, you've still got a little bit, long bit there.
Yeah, I got to fix that. I saw that earlier. It's like, that needs to be fixed.
I don't know, because you got baby face. Ooh, little baby face. Anyway, I've been to Stickney near Skeggy, 6 miles from Skeggy, to a car jumble thing today.
A what?
It's a car jumble thing. So it's like a car boot, but they sell more mechanic stuff, tools and stuff. And I went there today and I saw somebody from this little club that I used to be in, and bad boy Nick might have an idea of this. And she's removed myself off Facebook, which I didn't know, because she says, oh, I've removed you off my friends list. I went, oh, have you? I said, I don't know. I never noticed because I don't do.
Wait, when did you change topics?
No, just now. I'm talking about the same topic just yet.
Oh.
About somebody with a club. And I said, all right, because she's had a fallout with a member of something to do with her club she runs. And I don't get involved in the arguments. And somebody's going back telling person A this information, and she accused me of doing it. So I turned around and said, I told you before. She said, even though you said you didn't do it, somebody was still going back telling them. Well, I haven't spoken to the person that's caused her trouble since I don't know when. So I said all along, I haven't done. I told her, and then she said, oh yeah, she did it. But, anyway. And I hate it when people drag me into their arguments. If I say to you, I do not repeat anything said, I do not repeat it. You've got an issue with that person, you deal with it. I will not go back counting tails.
So this is keeping out of drama. Let's keep out of drama.
I get it now in the town hall. Oh, because you talked to so-and-so. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm keep saying to them, I haven't spoken to that person for over a year now. Oh, you're friends with her. No, I'm not exactly friends with her. Again, so, keep me out. I told him, keep me out of it. I don't want to get dragged into it. And I do, and I seem to get dragged into it all.
This is why I just don't socialise with people. Can't be done with the drama that they
Because when
have.
I saw her today at this car boot jumble thing, she said, oh, I've removed you off my friends list because of, because of information they're finding. I said, look, I don't know. I said, I didn't even know you'd removed me off. I said, because I don't really take much notice of Facebook. Yes, I have a Facebook account. I glide through Facebook. I comment some things. But I'm not into, I don't know what you call it.
Imagine thinking being a friend on Facebook actually has some kind of meaning.
Yeah,
Like,
but
imagine,
it doesn't to me.
That's what I'm being sarcastic.
Mm.
Like, just imagine you'd be like, oh, I removed your Facebook. Like,
And?
okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a medal?
I'm not interested. But I think it's sad of her to have that opinion that I go back counting tails to the other person when I haven't spoken to the other person since over a year ago.
Ah, there you go. Nick says,
Hiya, Nick, you have an idea?
Stickney Auto Jumble near Boston.
Yes, thank you.
So what were you doing there, he says?
I was there with a friend looking at car stuff.
Just
I like
looking,
tools anyway.
Just browsing.
Yeah, I was browsing, but I do like tools. Looking at tools to me is like looking Sweets in a candy shop.
So you jumped from car stuff to keeping out of drama.
Oh no, that's where I met her. That's where I saw her. She was there on a stall, you see, selling stuff, and that's what made me go on to it, because she says what she said, and I said to her there and then when she was telling me, I don't care if you tell this person, and I replied to her, I don't talk to that person, and I am not going to repeat whatever's told to me, because I don't repeat it, because I don't want to get dragged in. Well, people seem to think that I get telling tales. Like an old friend of mine goes funny because she thinks I'll talk to her ex-husband. I don't talk to her ex-husband. I can't freaking stand the bloke, to be honest. So why am I going to talk to a bloke that I find an arrogant, obnoxious piece of poo? I would say the other word, sugar honey iced tea, if I wasn't on air. But he is. You know, again, she gets a bit cagey with me. So then I was happy. Oh, if anybody watched Rich House Poor House, the first ever episode of it, I used to talk to him and the partner. They split up. I think about a year after doing the TV programme. And the amount of asshole I had off him. You're telling her this, you're telling her that. I went, hold on, I haven't spoken to her. You know, and I'm really now getting brassed off with it. They are your troubles, they are your problems, they are not mine. I don't mind sitting here, I don't mind you having a rant and getting it off your chest. But this is kept shut. And I had to go to somebody at one of the counsellors the other day because he kept going on at me.
Hold on. This is kept shut? Not on camera, it's not.
No, I'm just telling people I'm fed up with...
I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. See, I'm on a rant. You take the mick out, fair enough. But you know what I mean? I don't mind if somebody's got an issue with somebody and they want to get it off their chest. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. But then don't think I'm going to go back and tell that person, because I don't do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
So that's a little rant.
There's your little rant, yeah. So people hard work. That's it. People are just hard work.
Shall I start with the nosy one first? There's another one about me. Right, I see it because I'm
one
on...
more of drama, is it?
Yeah. It's my fault. So you're going to moan at me on this one. So you're going to see
him. Don't be too
and
long.
it doesn't help neither because he's in a bit of a grumpy mood.
I'm not in a grumpy mood.
I don't
You know what makes a person grumpy though is when you
So
constantly
you
tell
tell
them
them.
that they're grumpy and then they get grumpy and it's like, see, I told you, and it's like, no, you did this to me.
Yeah,
you did
that's
this because you
true.
wouldn't shut up about it.
Anyway, right, and I'm on home. I'm looking on these facts because I need to move house, and stuff. And I noticed somebody put something, so I put underneath blah 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 on one, and then I put underneath on somebody
Okay, but
else's.
what's the thing that they posted?
Housing.
Yeah.
About house moving house.
And what did
But
one
I
person
didn't
post?
about wanting the house to where they want to move.
Okay.
And somebody says, "Oh, would you swap my 2-bed?" And
Because you got to remember, oh yeah, this person
Yeah.
posted this, and then blah 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 and that, and it's like, well, what's this? What's blah
yeah,
blah
I
blah?
know.
and
I'm
what's that?
terrible for it. This is why I have.
You got to remember, we don't know what's in your head. We can't.
God help you if you did.
We can't understand what you're saying if you just say this blah 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 and that.
Discos are. You know what discos
Oh, you know,
do?
Mum, I was doing the thing earlier,
What?
right?
Yeah.
And
The
then
cleaning the car.
and then I was kind of looking at the other thing, and then I went to this thing, like, yeah, and then with the dogs, I saw this thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you have any idea what I'm
Something
saying?
to do about a thing.
Exactly, a thing that you don't even know what I'm on about because I just don't use the word.
Yeah. So they're like put on Facebook about that they got a 2-bedroom with a dining room which they turned into a bedroom, and I didn't properly read it, and somebody says, "Oh, would they swap with you with a 2-bed?" I said, "Why would they swap with a 2-bed when you know, turning one of the bedrooms to a dining room?" I thought blah blah blah. There was going to
Blah blah blah.
read it.
So
No, she
I don't understand what's
She isn't
going
going
on,
to
so-
swap into a 2-bed if she's using a 3rd bed as a dining room. But I didn't properly read what she wrote. She kind of said she wanted to downsize to a 2-bed or something anyway.
So
because the
they
kids
were
are grown
3-bed
up.
wanting to go to 2-bed. Or...
No, actually, tell a lie. No, it's a 2-bed.
I'm lost.
Yeah, you are now lost. Somebody put on Facebook that they got a 2-bed with a 2-bed house and a dining room, and they want to exchange for a 2-bed house. Anyway, so I didn't read it properly in between, and somebody put underneath would they swap with their 2-bed? And I said, well, why would she swap in the 2-bed when she's using the 3rd as the dining room as a bedroom? She'll need a 3-bedroom house. And then some snotty cow put underneath, "Ew, somebody hasn't read it properly." No. So then I read it. I thought, oh yeah, I didn't read it properly. So I went, oh, meow. So I got in a bit of a...
Oh, God's sake. You know what you could do, right?
I did say, I agreed.
You don't. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and making you reply. If these people want to come up with their dumb stuff, saying, "Oh, I'm a," oh, why not solve this? Just be like, all right, well, this guy's an idiot. I just leave them to say they're rubbish. Sometimes you don't have to reply.
No, I know. That's me being nosy, and I was a little bit wrong. But the way she was making a big thing about it, it's like
See, on bloody Twitter's a nightmare.
Oh, me.
You.
Oh no, do it that often. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
Anyway, I'm sure people want to talk here about.
Hey, yes, ghosts.
Ghosts. That's what, like we start. That's what the first main title. That I'd say that's the main topic.
Yes,
funny,
that's right.
PewDiePie and one of his friends, they did like a ghost talk thing, and they watched these videos where these people talk about ghosts and they're taking the mick because one of them doesn't believe in ghosts, and I don't really know.
The two boys.
Yeah.
I've watched them. I find them funny. He doesn't believe in ghosts. Americans. They've come over to England.
One
doesn't believe in ghosts and the other one does.
Who?
The two guys.
No.
Peter Pie.
PewDiePie's Swedish who's moved to England.
Yeah.
And his friend is American who lives in America.
Mm.
That's it.
Oh, one believes in ghosts and the other one doesn't.
I don't know if PewDiePie believes in ghosts or not.
But you said about the clip. Well, if it's a clip, the people that I've been watching are the two American guys. One believes in ghosts and the other one doesn't. They're on YouTube. I've been watching them.
I can't remember which one that one is.
And they even came over to England once. And then he took the mickey out of his mate because they have a bit of banter. So for somebody who doesn't believe in ghosts, you come with me ghost hunting. I remember that bit. That's funny.
I can't remember who that one is.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Do you out there? Do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I do.
We want to talk about ghostly experiences.
Well, we have loads of experiences going on.
Talk about funny experience. Where at one time I was at my dad's house and I've got a metal bed frame. I've had that for that's been there for a long time. I don't think it's there now. But one evening I'm just chilling in bed, like all is silent, and suddenly I start hearing a metal.
That's Morse code.
And that was, I don't know if you could hear that. I don't know how to replicate it, just like a... And that was against my metal bed frame by my head. And there's nothing there that could cause the tapping. So it's just random tapping coming out of nowhere on my metal bed frame. Kind of creepy. I still don't believe in ghosts though.
What about your radio when that's got switched on once?
That was quite funny. So yeah, I was chilling one evening watching my YouTube as I do in my uni house. Minding my own business, got my phone sitting on the bed, laptop on my lap. Oh yeah, I sit on my bed watching my YouTube on the TV. This is when I was at uni. Phone on the bed, and because my phone is kind of on its way out, not this one, but an older phone, was on its way out. Watching my YouTube on my laptop, doing nothing. Suddenly, my phone starts playing music, and it plays a song "Ready to Die" by Andrew WK. And the funny thing is the songs are on my account, my Apple account, but I hadn't downloaded them. So they shouldn't really be able to play, and suddenly just one of my songs starts playing. I dare not play it, otherwise I'll get copyright claimed, and we don't want that. But yeah, it's like, better get ready to die. And my phone eventually stops working. Not the same night, but probably a couple of weeks later.
Yeah, but then you also, when you was at your dad's, once had an experience where your radio went on.
The phone again.
Or was it the phone? Yeah.
Yeah, just music randomly blasted out my phone. This was an older phone. This was like the Sony Ericssons or something. Or Sony Ericssons, however people want to pronounce it. The old one, the little keypad. Yeah, that was fun.
Mm.
How about that blue barking experience?
What, in the hallway?
Yeah.
I'll let you tell them because I've had a good little rant
Fair
tonight.
enough.
So
So,
do a bit of talking.
I was upstairs doing something,
I share.
and Auntie Ange was at her desk,
Bad boy Nick.
which was in the lounge. She has a little table where she does her stuff in the lounge, and we heard Blue barking in the hallway, and we, like, Auntie Ange was about to tell Blue not to bark. Now she looks down, she sees him stood right next to her. And the funny thing is, we didn't hear Blue run to or from the hallway, so it's like, how did the barking come from the hallway if Blue was in the lounge the whole time? Oh, I tell you, a funny one. Long time ago when we're all living in Deeping. In the bedroom, the main bedroom, yours and Dad's bedroom at the time, I think the door was slightly open, and we heard a growl coming from the bedroom, and it was the same growl I remember from one of the Half-Life games I played. It's just like a, and like we just pelted it down the stairs. Lyra flung down the stairs so fast, and she crashed at the bottom, didn't she? That was funny.
It wasn't.
It was so funny.
Or we have Blue standing on the sofa, barking in the hallway. There's a week in the hall. Excuse me.
Barking at something in the hall.
Oh, I've had loads of different experiences. Or when you was at Scouts, or was it Cubs at Deeping?
Cub Scouts.
Yeah. Me and your dad heard your voice, and you weren't even in the house because you was there, and we're like. And then there's one time when your dad was in the bathroom and I was in the bedroom before we had the extension. We heard a woman's voice in the house. And that. So yes, I've had loads of experience. There's one day when I was travelling home from my friend's house, Keith's, and I went, you go in pilot mode when you're driving. And I was driving away, and suddenly I went, oh, I thought I went past this, and then I looked on my clock, and normally it takes me about an hour to get home. It took me 3 hours to get home that day. So I think to myself, did I go somewhere or something? Because I was in
gets taken into a new realm.
Could have done. You don't know, do you? But I just remember driving along, and then I just driving along, and I went, I've just gone past here. Why am I back here? And then I looked at my clock and I thought, God, I've been driving for a couple of hours. So if it weren't for that, I would have gone,
It's creepy. Well, how about you guys? So 1, do you believe in ghosts? And 2, what are your ghostly experiences? Even if you don't believe in ghosts?
Do you have some sort of...
What kind of creepy experiences have you ever had? You can put it in the comments below. Or
things you can't explain that you've experienced, like me when I was driving home that day. If it weren't for the clock telling me, I would have not believed it.
Or if you're still watching this right now, tell us in the chat quick. It'll be on our video right here, maybe.
Yes,
I can't
Nick,
promise
what
it.
have you had? Is it your neighbour that comes round?
Or just put it in the comments if you're watching this video from the future. Tell us. We'd love to hear about it. Nobody's telling us. Tell us.
I know, we're that boring about it. But yeah, that was one of them. And then I used to have a loft hatch that would move. I tell you what happened more than anything. If I had a male friend and he was a bit grumpy, and when he put around my house, I would have bathroom or your toiletries, shampoo. They would actually move around. And then in the end I went to see a medium about it. She says, you have a bloke that comes around your house who's got twins, a boy and a girl. And I was like, yeah, they don't like him. That's the first time I went to a medium because I got fed up with these things happening. I was in my early 30s then. Yes.
That was last year, let's say.
2 years ago.
But boost your ego a little bit.
2 years ago. But yes, who else has had some experience out there? Come on, Nick, you've got to have something. Hope he hasn't gone off sulking with me now. God. Abandoned me, no longer loves me.
Oh. Well, our next topic, busy Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'll let you talk of that one.
Okay, so
Because
yesterday...
I just get it all wrong, because you tell me I get it all wrong, so I might as well just leave you do it.
I think it's kind of like the Mandela effect with you. You kind of imagine the scenario much different than what I would.
No,
So
I just get excited and just.
okay, so yesterday we had a bit of a busy day. We helped one of your clients mow his lawn, and that took quite a bit of time. That did. Got a nice little tan out of it, or a little burn if you can see the colour difference. Don't know how well you'd see it because of the brightness I've set, but
Yeah, you can tell.
I know, but they might be a bit different from what they could see. So yeah, got a nice light burn out of that one, and then straight after that, so we got up at 9, had my breakfast, 9ish, had my breakfast, then we got straight on to doing the guy's lawn. Then that took a couple hours. Straight after that, we went to the gym, didn't we? Did a couple hours there. This one was waiting for me half the time. Oh, Nick says, neighbours old and drives me crackers. Makes me giddy. Just best hope they don't haunt you. But yeah, so went straight to the gym, did 2 hours there. You were waiting for me half the time because I take longer at the gym because I do a lot more.
I wasn't going to
It was
push
nice.
myself because I
Nice
know.
arms.
Yeah, I wasn't going to push myself because I know I was going for a long walk today. Oh yeah, I went around Billington Castle where Henry the Fourth was born.
Okay. What's that today?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
After went
We'll
round
talk,
Billington.
talk about that more in a bit. So yeah, we did the gym. Went to go grab something to eat. And then I had to fill up my car because it was like on the very minimum of fuel left. And while I was sorting out filling up and going off to pay, you saw a guy struggling with his car, literally just like right next to us. And what happened? Because I don't know that part.
He opened up his
The coolant.
coolant end, and as he opened it up, because it was that hot, it exploded.
So the pressure built up.
Yeah, pressure built up and it went backwards. So I stood there because I thought I weren't going to be a busybody and help people out, which is hard for me because I do help people out.
We're trying to get rid of some of our generosity sometimes because it's like...
I always feel the back end of everything when I do.
Yeah, like we'd be generous and it kind of gets thrown in our face, and so I'm trying to be Auntie Ange's devil on the shoulder and be like, we need to stop being kind to people.
And I did. I ended up going out because he was a young lad and looked at it and looked in there and I went, you cold. Colin. I can't. I'm going to pronounce it now. Colin's completely dried out. You need some in there. And turned around someone's kitchen. And
Nick says he turned around in someone's kitchen, saw the chap stood there. Trouble was, he died a few weeks before.
Wow. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
He's watching you to making sure you behaved yourself, Nick. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but the kid, yeah.
Yeah, so I had this, need more of that. I need to talk to Nick more about these things. We'll be messaging each other later, won't we, Nick? Oh, comes back. And, so, yes, and I look, it was absolutely bone dry. No wonder his car was struggling. So he got some, what's the word now? Some cold one, but it needed concentrated.
Yeah, he bought concentrated.
And I went, no, it doesn't need watering down. Put it in, and we put about 3 litres in, and then I read at the back code it needed a litre of water. So we
it just says mix with water.
Yeah, so it'd be a litre of that combined with that. But then we put 1.5 litres of water in, and then it seemed to be. He got some more to top up, but yeah, sorted him out. Bless him.
Car finally got it, and like it was so empty with it. Yeah, so when we poured it in.
It went.
Drained all the way back into the pipes. So then he had to go in, buy a new one, come back, poured it all in, drained into the pipes again. Went back for a third one, poured it all in, and I think like
that's when and that's when we realised we should have put a.
Yeah, and then after that it was like, I needed water. So we're just like, let's just pour water in as well.
Just put it in.
And it might mix and hope for the best.
Well, I asked my friend who's a bit of a mechanic, and I told him what happened. He says it's not gonna hurt it. You might do it some good actually, having it poured straight neat into there if it's that bone dried.
Yeah. So it should be enough to kind of get him to.
Well, he went to go see his dad, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because his dad wanted to look over.
You told him he probably best he doesn't go to the gym that day, because like he's got to go straight there.
I would go straight to your dad and get your car because he's a brickie and he needs his car. And I went, you need a car. I said, cars are like ladies. You've got to treat them rightly and look after them. Because if you don't, that tells me that you're rubbish in the sack.
So we spent like nearly an hour trying to help him out there.
Yeah, we did, bless him.
Coolant had blew up everywhere, like the splats just all over the car, wasn't it? Like up on the bonnet, all over the battery,
wipe it off the battery,
all over the engine and everything. I'm just thinking he's probably going to need his car checking, because that's all over the place, and I don't know what it'll do to the car, getting all that liquid everywhere. So
yeah, cleaned it off the battery though for him, because I don't like that. So I thought he might text you as he got your number to see it say everything's gone. Gave him one of the business cards. He said, don't know how to thank you. I said, dead easy. You see this bit on the bottom of his card? Go on to it, because we do a podcast and subscribe. Subscribing is free, so it won't cost you a single penny. For free. I said, and a few likes wouldn't go amiss.
If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And maybe
it is free.
Maybe hit the bell on the next to the subscribe button so you get alerts when we go live.
Yeah, but he didn't realise it when I said subscribe, because he didn't realise it's free.
He thought it's pay, which is understandable, because when you subscribe to like Netflix or magazines or whatever, you got to pay. Whereas YouTube, it says subscribe, but like it's not. It's to stay, like, watch your followers.
Yeah, so I sort of I said, fair enough. I said, because that's what I used to think at the beginning. Subscribe, well, how much is that going to cost me a month? Because it's bad enough when everything goes out your account, doesn't it? So, yes, I did my good deed for the day.
Yeah, and then so straight after that, came home, got my stream set up and started streaming. And even then, I was still late for that.
Yeah, bless him. It's so sweet.
I was a good 45 minutes late from the stream. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not known enough to be that strict on my schedule.
That's what he said. I said, he says, I'm not known enough yet to
be strict on my schedule.
Yeah. And then we just found out Callum wants to start streaming, haven't we?
Yeah, so hey, Callum's streaming tonight.
Yeah,
9
he
o'clock,
wants
isn't he?
9 o'clock.
About 2.5 hours after we're finished.
Are you going to do some streaming when you're away?
What do you mean?
Oh no, will you be back for it?
I'll be back.
Ah.
That's what we thought Emily might want to come back
so
as
you
well.
might have Emily joining you. It's only Callum.
They can hear Callum, he's just come back, so they'll get the
It's
going on high alert.
only Callum.
Yeah, and speaking of Emily, it's her birthday in a couple of days.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
On the 1st of June, so let's get a happy birthday to Emily.
Hey, happy birthday for
Happy birthday,
Tuesday.
Emily. For Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then maybe she might join us for next week's podcast and talk about it. Going Nando's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it. They might copyright this and bloody another one would be doomed on.
Nando's sponsor us. Give you a shout out on our podcast.
I got you some jars, didn't I, the other day, and you went, they're not as nice as, not as good
I
as
didn't
your
say it like that.
I know you didn't say it like that, but I can't get his accent and his voice right.
Yeah,
so.
but you make me sound like a bloody Kevin from Kevin and Perry. Like, no, it's not like that.
I put you through an episode of that, didn't I, the other day, and you was chuckling away.
You've seen the movie, though, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I'm not new to Kevin and Perry.
Yeah, but it's funny, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
but you still
like the way she makes me sound whenever she
Kevin
imitates
and Perry,
me.
It's Henry Enfield and his chums. That's the thingy that you watch. So you watch different clips of it. And
anyway,
it's funny.
Like she makes me sound like I'm a bloody Kevin. Like, not as nice. It's like no. What I said was, oh, that's good. It's just a shame they don't make them as nice as the restaurant itself. See. Like, she bloody makes me sound like I'm evil. It makes me wonder whenever you talk about me to other people when I'm not around, and it's like, what do you make me sound like?
I don't know, ask your Auntie Maria.
Yeah, exactly. I probably sound like a bloody right spoiled, ungrateful sod, don't I, huh?
No, you did not. No, you did not. I didn't do it like you were some spoiled, grateful little so-and-so.
The way you portray other people, you've got to get the attitude right, otherwise you paint a picture for people.
Yeah, stick up there a little bit.
Yeah, my hair always sticks up. I can't do anything about it.
Do you know, when you was really young, you had no hair here. Your hair was that fine in colour that it was always baldy and no matter what happened. Your sideburns.
Now I've got sideburns.
Yeah, you didn't have any because you was that blonde.
I started growing that in college, didn't I?
Yeah, who finally came along.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, because I did used to shave off here, like, and then when I was in college, I just thought, hey, why don't I just kind of shave to about here instead, and keep little sideburns, and yeah, so that just became my thing. So I kept sideburns ever since.
Anyway, Nick, are you feeling a bit better? I hope so.
Well, at the same time, it's 6:30. Podcast has come to an end.
Yeah, I wonder if Nick's all right first. Because I haven't probably been on Facebook today. I've only
Well,
just gone.
you can
I'm
speak
going
Nick.
to speak to him in a minute through Facebook. I went on it because I not long got it, came in, and I played some of my games. And then
Yes.
had a glance, and then I will message Nick in a minute.
Cool.
See how he's feeling.
So, that is the end of our podcast. Check us out next week. We might be able to drag Emily on.
Somebody's lawnmower's on the go. Well, we did that Thursday when I come in. I did an hour. No, I wanted to on Thursday, didn't I? See how much lawn I would cut
Before you
I
streamed.
And then my stream crashed after an hour playing. So we finished off the lawn then, didn't we, on
Wi-Fi's
Thursday?
just playing
it was
up.
so warm, wasn't it? We suddenly had a heat wave on Thursday afternoon.
We're still having the heat wave now. It's quite warm still,
know.
even when it was windy today.
I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. What is anybody else doing on Bank Holiday Monday?
I'd be going all the way down to Telford.
Up. Telford's up.
Up, whatever, I don't care.
Way
Actually,
down, they're up.
it's actually a little more to west.
Okay. What else is everybody else doing?
Yeah. Tell us about your Monday, your bank holiday.
Yeah.
And tell us about your week. What you got planned next week? What you've been up to this week?
can
Put it
always
all
tell
in the
us
comments.
Or in the Discord. if we're
Or
not
in the
on,
Discord.
And then we can say it next week.
Yeah. Get talking in the Discord. I swear to God, people. I swear to God, join the Discord. So you can join the Discord at discord.gg/KAVKZPS. The link is down there. Check out our website, mindstorm-productions.org. There's more stuff on there. And support us on Patreon at patreon.com/mindstormproductions. Then we can hire editors and upload more content more often and make things more variety. And, you know, if you support the Patreon...
Or I was thinking today, as I was travelling around, if we get enough money to get one of these small camper vans, we can go around the outskirts of England and do a podcast and little recordings roughly every day. Oh, look, we've gone into Westmere town and we've come through it and
Do a
little bit
tour.
of history and a little tour. So yeah, if anybody starts donating, we can get a little van and we could do that for a bit of fun.
And what'll be good is because if you support us at a certain amount on Patreon, you can see behind the scenes if we do that then.
Yeah.
You can take photos of what goes on and be like little bits that is exclusive to the supporters. And also
I was
you
thinking
could
that,
chat
because
to us personally on Discord
go
if you support
travelling
us.
around the outskirts of England and Scotland and Wales, and then if COVID finally calms down, we'll ship over to Ireland, but then certain parts of Ireland you can't really go into. So
Yeah. So, yeah, that's everything for this week. So, you getting in your drama because people are a pain in the arse. Ghosts are scary.
I don't find them scary. I find it fascinating.
Saturday was busy. And happy birthday to Emily on Tuesday.
And I'll speak to you in a minute, Nick.
See ya.
Bad boy, Nick. Bye.
Saying that it feels right.